TOS Television, your digital first Pan-African news network. I am Abigail Okmade and this is Africa Now. There is frantic rescue operation underway in northern Morocco to save a 5-year-old boy who fell into a water well and has been trapped in deep well for 3 days. The boy named Ryan was reportedly playing near the well his father was repairing when he fell down a narrow 32-meter deep well on Tuesday. Rescuers said they had dug down some 24 meters, but around 6 meters remained in order to reach the boy. Camera footage who lowered into the well showed remains of the boy conscious, though he appeared to be suffering from some minor head injuries. Now, leaders of West Africa's regional bloc, after an emergency meeting on coups in the region on Thursday, said willingness to work towards a return to constitutional order is shown by the military junta that overthrew the government in Burkina Faso last week. The president of the Economic Community of West Africa States Commission, Jean-Claude Cassibro, asked the junta to rapidly put forward an election timetable. Addressing a news conference, Jean-Claude stated that there was no need to impose more sanctions against the military that ousted Burkina Faso's President Roch Kabore. Also, ECOWAS said it would deploy troops to Guinea-Bissau to help stabilize the country after this week's attempted coup. The 15 nations regional bloc gave no details on strength and when the troops will be deployed. The bloc, which has deployed a similar mission to the country from 2012 to 2020, after a coup, said the force will help prevent any attempted coups in the future. And organizers of Somalia's much-delayed election said the polls have picked up the right pace, assuring citizens that they will meet the February 25 deadline to conclude voting. Ahmed Safina, the spokesperson of the topmost committee assigned to manage the elections in Somalia, said the polls team would by Thursday complete the election of the first 100 of 275 legislatures in the lower house. Nigeria's Financial Crimes Agency recovered at least $750 million in local and foreign currency linked to corruption and fraud last year, the Minister of Information said on Thursday. Lai Mohammed added that 96 financiers of terrorism had been found in the country, with 424 associates and about 123 companies and 33 exchange bureaus, following analysis by the Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit in 2020 to 2021. This is your digital first Pan-African news network, TOS Television. You're watching Africa Now. Business and more coming your way after the break. Stay tuned. Welcome back in business. According to the African Airlines Association, African airline revenues have remained low, with many operators battling with cash flow issues, with full-year revenue loss for 2021 estimated at $8.6 billion. Afra blames the loss on the strict travel health restrictions imposed by some governments following the outbreak of the COVID-19 Omicron variant. Now to health matters. Scientists in South Africa have produced a copy of the Moderna Covid vaccine, raising the prospect of wider access to jabs in poorer parts of the world. Researchers in Cape Town, backed by the World Health Organization, hope to begin human trials in November. The vaccine is the first mRNA vaccine designed, developed and produced at lab scale on the African continent. Africa needs to speed up vaccination sixfold if it hopes to beat the COVID-19 pandemic, and people on the continent should not become complacent because of reports of Omicron being milder than previous variants, the WHO director said on Thursday. Only 11% of Africans are fully vaccinated, lagging most of the rest of the world. The African Union has launched a campaign urging young Africans in particular to come forward for vaccination. Now, more than 100,000 children in malaria-endemic Western Kenya have received the new vaccine against the disease, which kills 260,000 children under 5 every year in African countries south of the Sahara. The vaccine that could reduce malaria incidence by almost 40% was approved for broad use for children by the World Health Organization in October last year. The WHO has recommended that the vaccine be administered in a 4-dose regimen for children from 5 months of age in areas with moderate to high transmission of the disease. And in sports, 2021 African Cup of Nations host Cameroon were on Thursday knocked out of the tournament on penalties. Goalkeeper Mohamed Abal Gabab pulled off two spectacular saves as Egypt edged host Cameroon 3-1 in the penalty shootout to reach the final against Senegal, following a goalless draw after extra time. Sunday's final will see Mohamed Salah come up against his Liverpool teammate Sadio Mane, with the Pharaohs chasing a record-extending 8th African crown, while Senegal continues their search for their first title. And that is Africa Now. For more updates, visit our website at www.tostvnetwork.com. Follow us and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Remember to subscribe on YouTube. To stay with us and enjoy more programs on TOS Television Network. I am Abigail Ukmade. Thanks for watching.